All right, guys, I'm back. It's May 19th, and I got some players that I absolutely love to incorporate into some player props. But you know what we got to do? We got to recap yesterday. Bam! Oh, kind of. It was a weird day today. We had 5 players, and Mookie Betts was given his first day off of the season, rest day. We had Luis Arise. His game was rained out, so it was left with 3 players. And I'm always disappointed when we can't hit every single one of them. So let's first start off with the good. Freddie Freeman doubled and singled, and boom, singled, and Shohei Ohtani could not get it done. Very surprising. That disappoints me, man. Just come on. You couldn't have got a single for us. But, we've been on an amazing run in the long term, in the medium term, and even in the short term. In the last 4 days, a 19-5 run on our baseline predictions to at least record a hit. So there you go. I mean, not horrible. We hit 2 out of 3, whatever the hell that is. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, let's quickly recap the season. Of the last 133 batters that I suggested onto the channel to hit the baseline of just recording a hit, we hit 99 of them of the last 133. And they're not just singling, they're doubling and tripling and hitting home runs all over the place, and it's absolutely amazing. Or then I introduced this newer added criteria more recently, about a month ago, where we had one play today. It was Bohm, and he hit. We're hitting 40 of 49. We're just hitting at like 82% hit rate. If the other one wasn't good enough for you at 74%, this one I explained the criteria just as more stringent, and I thought that it would increase the probability of recording a hit, and it did greatly. I have all the players today that I'm going to mention. They all fall under this extra criteria. So like I said, if this has just been working off the charts, absolutely love it. But let's move on. All right, consider tipping. And I don't want any money. Do you see money in the freaking tip jar? No, you don't. What does it say? Can you read? It says, hit that subscribe button to the tune of, oh my gosh, it's been insane today. You guys are absolutely amazing. And if you already are subscribed or not subscribed because you don't want to subscribe for some reason, what the hell are you doing? You better friggin' hit that like button, baby, because you guys hit it to 115 friggin' today. What the hell are you doing? You trying to push this shit out? I'm trying to push this stuff out. I'm trying to keep PG, man. You're trying to push this stuff out and help other people hopefully realize that maybe they want to be here too. That's the goal, because I have a lot planned for this channel. I had people say to me, I love some of the home run plays you were doing early in the season and stuff like that. And, at the very least, I'm going to do it for Tuesdays, for Dinger Tuesdays. I'm going to hopefully this Tuesday coming up and every Tuesday going forward. I'd love to get the input in the comments section. And for the most part, I'm going to try to give you guys what you want, as long as I have the time to do it and the desire to do it. So I do want to get into the home run stuff. I've been working on some walk props. I'm trying to find some value there. They're underutilized and underbet. So in theory, when you have something that's not, utilized enough, maybe there's some opportunity I'm starting to see. So I might have some interesting things to bring to this channel. So like I said, I'd love to grow it, and it's you guys just bring the ideas, and together, all of us, we could dominate, man. You guys can make me better, and I can make everybody. We could all be better, man, because you never can rest and be satisfied. You must always be hungry and trying to learn and build and become better. So there you go. Let's get right to the friggin' awesome plays that I absolutely love for today. All right, guys, first matchup, Juan Soto versus Chris Flexen. And when you look at Chris Flexen, his top 3 pitches right there, the four-seam fastball, the cutter, and the changeup. He throws the four-seam fastball at 40% of the time, his top pitch. He's giving up a 292 batting average, not very good. He's not commanding his number 1 pitch very well. And what does Juan Soto do? All season long, it's a four-seam fastball. He crushes it at a 333 batting average. When you look at the second most pitched ball, the cutter, he's commanding it decently at 235 rate, and nothing to shy away from. It's not horrible, but, Soto's hitting that pitch on average this year at 278. And then the changeup, he throws it at 15% of the time. He's got pretty good handle on that one. He's only giving up a 143 batting average. But when you really look at it, it's 15% of the time on average. 2/3 of the balls that he throws are the four-seam fastball and the cutter. And it doesn't really matter anyways. Juan Soto crushes all three of these very well against, batting average. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Juan Soto. He represents the worst 1 percentile of possible matchups for Chris Flexen. Soto's been on fire this year. He's recorded at least one hit in 28 of his last 36 games. In the last 14 days, he's been on fire. His batting average is .293 versus right-handed pitchers. You look at his barrel rate, which measures how well he makes contact with the ball, with the bat, 18.1%. That's in the good range, actually in the excellent range. The ISO rate is just knocking on the door to the good range. So basically what that tells me is power, and he's hitting the barrel of the bat really well. So that means he's a home run threat. Does that mean I'm going to play him? Not necessarily. I'm just saying, a little more goes into it. Like, I'd love to see the weather conditions tomorrow, and all that. But he has the power for a home run. He has the power for extra base hits. Oh my gosh. Over 1.5 total bases is in play for tomorrow. And that's maybe how I'm going to play it. I don't know yet. But as always, the baseline prediction is just to record a hit. All right, next up, and making his debut on the channel. Oh, the pressure's on, baby. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. versus Aaron Civale. And why is the pressure on? Well, because everybody else that debuted on the channel recently, Bohm today, hit early and often. And then more, a little bit further back, Paredes. What did he do on his debut? He had a friggin' home run and doubled or tripled, I don't know. So, the pressure's on. I mean, we're debuting on the channel. This is a big thing, man. You got to deliver for us. I mean, come on. Or maybe we won't invite you back. We'll see. But when you look at this matchup, Civale, his top three pitches, the cutter at 29%, he's giving it up at a .277 rate, so that's pretty decent. There's opportunities there. Guerrero's hitting that pitch, the cutter at .286, really solid. The next two pitches are basically a tie, the curve and the sinker. He commands them relatively well, Civale, but Guerrero's crushing both of them at a .333 rate. So I absolutely love this opportunity. Ballpark Pal has this listed as an extreme advantage for Guerrero. He represents the worst 2 percentile of possible matchups for Aaron Civale. He's been on fire all season. He's recorded at least one hit in 21 of his last 26 games. Guerrero has a batting average against right-handed pitchers of .361 in the last 14-ish days. His barrel rate is in the good range. His ISO rate is non-existent. So what that tells me is I'm not going to really look for him to have much power, which means I have him as a low home run threat. I have no power for extra base hits. So this one right here, I think, is a great opportunity for us to just play him as a baseline prediction to record a hit. I think that's all we can expect from him. So there you go. And unfortunately, there's only 2 plays. Those are my only 2 plays. It's Sunday. There was a lot of them. There's like 4 of them that just didn't make the cut. And, I kind of wanted to I don't want to sacrifice quality for quantity, right? But especially that it's a Sunday, and if you bet baseball, Sundays are not days to be trying new things out or going it's just fine. It's better to be a little more cautious on Sundays than maybe any other days. If you've been betting baseball, you know what I mean. So these are my 2 plays for the day. I anticipate Monday having a ton of them again, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. But Sunday, there you go. You got 2 of them. So use them in any way, shape, or form. And like I said, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.